Joining us now, a member of the House Financial Services Committee, Congressman Brad Sherman. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your time on a Saturday. We'll talk about the trillions, I promise you. But I got to talk about the millions first, and the millions have to do with AIG and the bonuses. We learned another $50 million in bonuses may have gone out. There have been no less than 6 stories about how this all happened. Geithner says he didn't know about it till the 10th, and then we find out, well, indeed, before the House Ways and Means Committee on the 3rd, he was asked about it. It's like they can't get their story straight on that. What's going on?
Well, I think everybody in Washington has known that there were giant bonuses being paid and huge compensation being paid at AIG. The ugliest of the particulars seems to have just come out in the last week or so, and the anger of the American people has just come out in the last week or so. I had Cash Carey, who, as you know, is the assistant secretary carried over from Paulson, now still working for Geithner, who's running this TARP program, and I pointed that the TARP law contained a provision said he was supposed to establish standards for executive compensation. He had refused to do so. I asked him whether a $3 million AIG bonus was reasonable compensation. I asked him whether a $30 million bonus was reasonable compensation. He refused to say that $30 million was unreasonable.
So we're going to learn more about this, but do you have confidence in Secretary Geithner at this point, given all of the trouble that he's had of late?
Well, Geithner has a lot of things to do.
Well, I understand.
And you can't judge him just on the first guy to get rid of is Cash Carey. He's working full-time on this bailout program. Last administration, this administration. Change you can believe in starts with changing the guy running the TARP program.
What about Geithner? Do you still have faith in him?
If we replace Cash Carey with the right guy, I'd have faith in Geithner.
All right, sounds good. Now, about the trillions, the toxic asset plan that they're going to be talking about. Should we be worried about this? Because it seems like every time we look around, we're spending more money and throwing around huge sums of money.
Well, you know, Brian, we've transferred hundreds of billions of dollars of wealth to the big names on Wall Street. But then you've got the hedge funds, which are big, they're just not well known, and they haven't gotten any enrichment from taxpayers. So under this plan, we can be fair to Wall Street by giving hundreds of billions of dollars to both sides of Wall Street, enriching both the hedge funds and the big name banks.
A lot of people wonder, though, if we should be enriching anybody. Is that really the focus or the purpose of government?
I've been pushing to put AIG into receivership for months. If we had done that, that would have voided all of these employment contracts, and more importantly, it would have saved us many tens of billions of dollars. AIG would be a lot healthier if we strip liabilities out of the balance sheet.
Congressman, we are putting trillions and trillions of dollars on our federal debt. It's going to take us forever to pay this stuff off.
Yes, it will, and receivership is the way we can make these institutions serve their national purpose without taxpayer cost. The problem is that means a substantial haircut for the richest and most powerful institutions in the world, and that's why it's resisted so voraciously by Wall Street.
All right, Congressman, I appreciate you joining us here on this Saturday for your perspective.